Hi guys, it's Mike and Cuber, and in this video I'll be doing a Pyraminx tutorial. Now, the reasons I like this cube is very simple. Firstly, it's a very easy cube to solve, so I actually came up with my own method, which is the method I'm teaching to you right now. And I don't know if it's similar to other methods, but it's actually, I didn't look up any other algorithms on the net. So that's pretty much a very special puzzle for me. So let's get into my tutorial. So the first thing we have to know about this cube is actually two things. The first thing is the properties of each of the pieces. Now we can see there are three different kind of pieces here. The tips, I would like to call this the tips, which they can only turn in their own positions, the tips. And we have the centerpieces here. The reason why I call these centerpieces is because they actually determine which face is what color. Like if you see three centerpieces aligning on one face which is green, and this face must be green, because this face won't be green because this corner here it doesn't have a green center here anyway. And these I would call edges, and these are probably the most important part of this puzzle, because you have to solve these, and this requires a few algorithms, but they are not too difficult. And the second thing you will have to know is this move. This move is called the sledgehammer. I'm not sure if you have heard it in other cubing tutorials, but it's actually this move. R prime, L, R, L prime. And what it does is basically rotate these three edges. So I'll do it again. R prime, L, R, L prime. It rotates these three edges. And then, okay, so if I do it fast, it will be like this. Now, probably most people who speak cube Pyraminx would always practice these. You will see them doing this on the streets or whatever, but this is the most basic move you have to do when you solve a Pyraminx. Now getting on with the steps I'm going to solve this. So the first thing I have to do is get one layer finished and then the topmost layer. So I'll just scramble it up and start from the very beginning. I'm sorry, I don't have to scramble here, but you can just listen to my tutorial once and then try it on your own Pyraminx, because it isn't that hard to solve. So the first thing we have to do is, and actually you can rotate these tips first. These tips, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 tips already aligned with the centerpieces. That's not much difficulty. And then we'll have to find 3 centerpieces. These centerpieces to align on one face. So I can already see the blue centerpieces. I can just move once, and then the blue centerpieces are all on one face. So this must be blue. Now we'll build a blue layer. So firstly, I have to insert this blue yellow edge, and which is here. So I'll put this down, put this away, and bring this up again, so it's in the other layer. So I can easily insert it by moving this down, moving the edge across, then moving this up. So I've got one finished, and then the other, a blue yellow edge, which should be put here. Now the blue should be here, facing that direction, and so I'll put this down, insert it, and put this up. Now in this case it's just about the same, but one more move you have to do is to take these out, like move this to the other layer, move this around, put this back up, and then put it here, also on this side, like this, insert it, and put it back. Now I've got 3 edges already in place and 1 layer finished, you can see. So move on to the next layer. So for the last layer, which is the second layer we're doing here, first thing you have to do is align these centers with its face. So we can see I can just do U move and we can align them to his faces. Now we're just concealing these but not the edge pieces, okay? So there are 5 different cases you encounter in this last layer, and actually there are 2 pairs plus 1 another situation, 2 pairs in which they are the inverse of each other, so it's actually not very difficult to memorize. But okay, this is the first case you see, and there are 2 the same color, 2 of the same color, which is center with left. I would call this center with left. Now 2 center with left, so you pick this one, in which you have this one not correct, but this one you have another center with left. So you perform this algorithm, and it's like this. Firstly, you do a slash hammer here, so L prime, L prime, and then you do a U prime move, and then you also do orient this so that the correct what you have built, the blue layer is here, and then you do a U prime R U. So now let me repeat this one more time. So we firstly align the centers to his face and we put it in the front and the right hand side. So let me perform this algorithm quickly. Like this. For the second case, you can see it's just the inverse of the last one, but this time you have center to right, center and right here, and firstly we'll just align the centers like this to its correct position, and this time we'll put it on the front face and the left face. So the algorithm this time is also flipped over, and firstly you do a left slash hammer, which is L, R prime, L prime, R, and this time you do a U move, U, and then you orient it so that the built one is here, and then you do U, L prime, U prime. And so now let me repeat this so we can see this and this here. And firstly we align it, and then we perform the algorithm. Let me do this quickly. So this is the third case. Now you can see none of them are correct, but these two they are correct, but not with these. But we also need to align these first, regardless of these being correct. If you put here, firstly we align the center pieces, and then we see which way should it go. So we can see it's actually needed to be rotated in anti-clockwise direction. This one needs to go here, and this one needs to go here. So what we would do is I bring this down with an L move like this. So L, and then bring this across, U, L prime, so it's already here, and then U, L, U, L prime. So we orient these three edges. Now let me repeat this. We can see anti-clockwise rotation here. This one go here, this one go here. So let me perform the algorithm quickly. You can start in any position you like. Now this is the fourth situation. It's just the reverse of the last one. You can see this time instead of anti-clockwise rotation, we have clockwise rotation. So this one needs to go here, red, yellow here, and this one needs to go here, and this one needs to go here. So we have to align the center pieces first, and then we do this. This time we first do R prime, U prime, R, U prime, R prime, U prime, R. So it's just the inverse of that last algorithm. So let me repeat this. So this is the clockwise rotation, here to here, this one to this one, this one to here. Okay, so if I perform this quickly, it will be like this. So this is the last algorithm. You'll learn about the last layer, and in this we can see one is correct in position, but these two are not. So we just align the centers, and we can see actually these two are flipped separately. Okay, so they only need to be flipped on their own positions. So this algorithm is actually not very difficult. So we'll first do, we'll put these here in front of us, and first do a sledgehammer, L prime, L, R, L prime, and then we orient these like this, and then do a left sledgehammer. So it's L, R prime, L prime, R. And so let me repeat this. Now we firstly just align the centers, and we see these two needs to be flipped on their own positions. Put it in front of us, and let me perform the algorithm. So after watching my tutorial, I hope this can help you solve the Pyraminx. If not, you can just go over the tutorial a few more times and go over the algorithms and practice the sledgehammer moves, and you definitely get faster with this. So I think my tutorial will help you a lot. And also after this tutorial, I would like to do an average of 5 for you. So please enjoy. See you guys next time. I hope you guys like this video, and please click like below and also subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you. See you guys next time. Bye.